she'll jump away.
All right, she's ready to take off.
Yeah,
huh?
as soon as I let...
So it is a girl. See how her eardrum is about the same size as her eye? And you see the ridges that go down the back?
Could I touch that?
So she...
The amphibian Amble. Nope, that's not a dance. It was one of White Memorial Conservation Center's Connecticut Trails Day events. Carrie Szwed, the center's director of education, as well as the wild amphibians living on the sanctuary grounds, helped the group grow their knowledge base of these oh so elegantly lustrous creatures.
They have this very thin skin that's usually pretty smooth, sometimes even a little bit slimy. They have to be able to get oxygen through their skin, okay? So their skin almost acts like a sponge. So one thing that also distinguishes an amphibian is the fact that they have these soft jelly-like eggs that usually have to stay moist, okay? So they're either in water or they're under a rock that has a lot of moisture. What did she look like when she was born? Did she look like this? Probably not. She looked actually a lot different. In fact, she looked a lot like one of her cousins, and you probably know a little bit more about what these babies look like. What do baby frogs look like? Tadpoles. They look like tadpoles. So she had to go through a very big change before she became this adult version of a salamander. And what do we call that big change? Metamorphosis. Very good. So amphibians have to go through metamorphosis. Imagine a whole chorus of those at night. Okay? Sometimes you just hear this constant just peeping all over the place. Those are spring peepers. These guys are calling right about now, although you tend to hear them more at dawn and dusk, and they sound like this. I've heard those at camp. Okay? Those are tree frogs. These are the ones that have the sticky pads on their feet so that they can hang on to trees or other things that are, sometimes they'll hang on to your windows. You'll just see them like this against your window, right? Those are the tree frogs. This is one that's actually a species of special concern in Connecticut, but we just happen to have a fair amount of them at White Memorial, and I love the way that they look. They're called leopard frogs. Here's their crazy call. Sounds like a knocking. But those are called wood frogs. They are definitely identifiable by what I call their robber's mask right here, okay? They've got this black mask that goes across their eyes. Going to find some amphibians. Log back on him, there's a chance that I might hurt him by crushing him. So what I do is, in this case, I put the log back first, and then I just put him right next to it, and he finds his own little spot back under the log. That way we know we're not going to crush him, okay?
He's got a lead back.
Oh, a lead back.
Share it with the group. Nice.
What if a little skunk was coming around and found this salamander and decided to grab onto the salamander's tail? What is the salamander going to do to defend himself?
He lets go of his tail.
You're exactly right. He drops his tail. So they can purposely detach their tails as a way of getting away from predators.
And they'll grow back?
They will grow back.
After the forest adventure, the group traveled to Amble Pond, located just behind the museum, in search of tadpoles and who knows what.
There's a stage in between tadpole and frog called a froglet. So that's when they have the legs, but then they also still have the tail.
Oh, cool.
Did you guys know that if a crayfish loses its claw, he can regrow a new one?
Why wouldn't you do it again?
Just like a salamander's tail. Three different things. We've got a little tadpole, this one right here.
Very tiny.
And then this is a damselfly nymph. And then this is a dragonfly nymph. See how this one has a long tail and this one doesn't really have much of a tail?
What's the brown thing?
He's the tadpole. Okay, so we got to put them all in water so they can breathe better. Okay.
What's been your most exciting moment thus far?
Seeing my children enjoy the day.
This is awesome. The whole day's been exciting.
We found 2 salamanders, so that was very exciting.
Oh, you've got a tadpole. Let's get it in the water.
We'll put it in the
Tadpole!
Yes! Tadpole! Is it a big
From-
bullfrog tadpole?
in the bucket or back in the water.
Oh, definitely in the bucket.
And then back.
Yes, and then we'll release everything back in the water. Yes, look at this big bullfrog tadpole.
Wow.
Woohoo!
Oh, nice.
Let's put him in the water. Okay, We got our first amphibian. Who caught this one? Who got it? Who was it?
A shy.
It will remain anonymous. Okay.
Careful of the fish. You
Here
don't
we
want
go.
to squeeze it.
Here comes our
You don't
first
want to pick
tadpole,
the fish
guys.
up.
Whoa, that's a good size one.
Oh, did you see the tadpole?
It's a bullfrog.
Oh.
That one's dead though.
I'm just being very gentle with them. I'll put them back in a second.
Can I?
See all those little black spots?
No.
Those are eggs. I think they
can't
were in a
see.
clump. So I'm going to say they're probably green frogs.
Could I see?
Yeah, see those black ones?
Can I dip in?
Yeah, you can touch them.